Hello, everybody. Welcome. Whoopee. In immediately. Love it. Yeah, bit late. Yeah. It's just family stuff, you know. But what I have now. So yeah, we're going to be working on this build today. And there's quite a few things I need to work on. So we've got this window that still needs doing. And we actually need to build the main walls. I think the most difficult part of this build will be these big walls with a gradient. So I think I'm going to start with them. This window just requires some screenshots, copy and pasting, you know. Goofy, I'm about to leave. That's alright, my man. But yeah, I guess we'll grab some resources because it doesn't look like I've got any in my inventory. Wait, did I sort everything out of this house? Did I finish doing it last stream or not? No, I just moved the shulkers. Okay. I think if I get bored of doing the grading, I will continue to move things. Looks like for now that my stuff might be over there, which is absolutely fine. Just, yeah. Hopefully, okay, that's got potions, that's got iron blocks, so that's not it. Stone is down here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, deep slate. Okay, we've got one shulker. That's pretty good. We can work with that. Now, unfortunately, the very first thing I'm going to need to do is actually get off this world, look at a created world, and figure out what the gradient actually is, because I'm not entirely sure. I believe it's 3 types of deep slate. So it's the cobbled, polished, and the normal deep slate. The like silk touch variant, and I don't think I've got any silk touch variant deep slate. I will check, just in case it's not that. And let's have a look. So, did I do it? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I was trying to make the gradient and then stopped. Which of these looks the palest? The problem is these are actually the same level of pale. No. I think we're going to go with deep slate, then cobbled, then this color. And this one. Yeah, I like that. So actually the first block we need to get is this. So we'll get like half a shulker of that. Half a shulker of this block. Just normal deep slate. And I believe it's the top that we have to use. If I do a quick comparison, we can see the difference. I'll just do this. So it's actually significantly paler that way. It's just much more light shades in it. So yeah, that's cool. We can go for that. Easy. Yeah. First stream in December though. That's pretty cool. It's actually what I would consider Christmas season now, which is obviously lovely. Not off from uni yet, but you know, opening the advent calendar and all that. It's good. I don't think I'm going to need to actually bring a shulker with me down to the caves. We're not going to get a whole shulker, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Oh. That confused me a lot. Why am I not falling properly? There's a much better way to do this, I'm sure. Like, if I could actually be bothered to get a bucket and put some water down here, it would make that drop way easier. But apparently I just don't. Why is the adaptive brightness not adapting? Okay, that's better. Guess we're starting off the stream with this again. But yeah, in relation to the end of last stream, if anyone has seen it, it was a fun interaction. So a new member of my chat approached me and asked me to join a new SMP, which is very cool. And we have a small Discord server where we're kind of getting some more people and interacting with stuff. And what I really want to know is, what are people looking for in an SMP? So if I were to have, so this is all ifs and maybes at the moment, just so you know, this is not a confirmed thing, but if I were to be part of an SMP, what would you want to see? What would you want me to do in it? Is it more PvP based things or more building based stuff? Because you know what I generally do. Hardcore is a good representation of how I play the game. A lot of building, grinding, some farms, a bit of redstone every now and again. But, yeah. And also, I don't really make any other content other than streams, so maybe starting an SMP or being part of an SMP is a good way to have... Wait, is that... There are diamonds there. That really confused me now, and I was like, that looks like diamonds, but there's surely no way I've never picked them up before. But apparently I just haven't bothered to pick them up yet. Get out of here, creeper. Is there any more? There is. Oh, okay. 4 diamond. That's pretty good. Yeah, I feel that this SMP is a good opportunity for all the creators that want to be a part of it to not only to share subscribers, make content, but also just have fun, you know. If we're thinking about having mods like proximity voice chat, which is quite an interesting mod. It allows us to chat to each other in real time without needing like a Discord call or something like that. So it allows for much more normal, like people coming together, talking, stuff like that. So we can work solo, so we can have a solo stream but still talk to people, because there's always this problem where back in the day it used to be that you would always be on the Discord call to have a collaboration. And the problem with that is that it's quite difficult to switch to doing something solo. Whereas with proximity voice chat, you can just walk away and do your own thing, and then you're not in earshot, you can talk and stuff like that. And I feel that that's a powerful thing for SMPs and stuff like that. Now the other thing that I am interested in is like other mods. Like I don't know if you know this, but I generally play vanilla. Modded is not necessarily something that I do so much. So it's an interesting thing where, do I do something new that I don't necessarily know if I'm going to enjoy 100%? Or do I move, do I stick with what I know and that I enjoy a lot? I guess as people start talking more in that Discord server and we have talks and ideas and polls and stuff like that, we can start having a better picture of what the server's going to be, and also who's going to be a part of it. Now, I haven't actually, I'll be honest, I haven't glanced at the channels of the people. I hope that the Discord names match up with the YouTube names, so I can go and find people's channels and see what their content's about, see if it's in line with what I generally produce. So me and the original person who contacted me have had some talks where we have said that generally we prefer building to PvP, but if the other members of the server vote that they want PvP to be a bigger part of the server, then it might be different than what we were first expecting. But yeah, I guess time will tell for that particular one. Now, in relation to this world, the plans for the future are quite interesting. I want to have multiple things happening at the same time now, I've decided. I feel like having full streams of me doing the same thing, it can be pretty demotivating for me. I can get fairly bored by the end of streams if I'm building the same thing for the whole stream. So maybe this idea of having half the stream doing this, half the stream doing that, might be a better option for me. Potentially, I could say that for the first half of the stream today, I'm going to get cobbled deep slate, I'm going to build the church building, and then we'll switch to moving our storage system over, and stuff like that. Now, the other thing that I've noticed is that when I stream, generally there are more people near the end of stream than the beginning. So that's quite interesting. It might mean that doing something that requires less concentration at the end of stream might be better. So today, that's how I planned it. Moving my storage system does not require any particular concentration, so it means that I can more easily interact with chat. Whereas building a gradient requires quite significant concentration. If you saw me build the wall gradient, you might have noticed that yes, I did talk and chat while I was building it, but it was actually quite difficult. I struggled sometimes to get the gradient looking nice. Sometimes I would fall into a pattern and then have to redo sections of wall, which did happen. There were a couple of wall sections where I just had to completely redo them. So that was interesting. Maybe that's a learning experience. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Doing this like reflection is quite odd because in uni we had this like big talk about how we should like reflect on our learning experiences and stuff like that. And it's like the way that we should be learning, and I actually think it's quite an interesting point. A lot of people didn't go or thought that it was just rubbish, useless information that didn't mean anything. But in fact, I feel that it was fairly valuable for me. It's not like I haven't done reflective stuff like that before, but it was certainly interesting to me. I'm just trying to see if I've got any spare shulker boxes, and I don't think I do, so I might have to... Oh, I do. I know where they are. They're in this storage system over here, aren't they? Now, I have thought that because these need to be facing outwards, like this, then we're going to need some, like, inner structure of, like, dirt just placed so that we can put the blocks in, which is going to be really difficult. Okay, difficult's a large overstatement, but it's going to be annoying. Shulker, yes, in here. Here are all iron shulkers. Good, okay. Oh, I got just about the right amount of stone. So the amount that I wanted to get. Now the next thing is I need about maybe 10 stacks of dirt or so. Whatever I have most of. Because I actually don't know what I have a lot of right now. Dirt and grass. Okay, cool. That means that is back over here. Got some bulk storage in the chests up top. That should have a good amount of resources. That's stone in here. Yeah, look, we got shulker boxes of the stuff. I may as well use a mixture of dirt and grass. It doesn't matter. Like, who cares what it looks like? It's gonna all be destroyed in a second. So, I guess the first wall I'll work with is this back wall. It's the most complex because it's the biggest. It's the tallest wall. I have a feeling that the darkest block, which is actually this block here, we won't actually need very much of it because it will only cover like the top of the tower. The rest of this won't need it. What I also need to do is work out how tall this is so I know where like the very top layer will be 100% this, and the bottom layer will be 100% of the normal deep slate that I've got here. So I need to find where the halfway point is to figure out where I'm building. That does mean I'm just going to have to do the old count and stack. But because I'm working from one stack of dirt, hopefully I'll just know be able to do the maths, so I'm not actually going to count out loud. Which I have done in the past, counting out loud. It's very annoying. I dislike it a lot. Okay, so it looks like we're 36. So 64 to 36 is gonna be 28. So the middle of that's gonna be 14. Okay, that's the number to remember, I guess. 14. Yeah. Alright. Now I guess we can start building the dirt. Oh, so that'll be like this. Put this in, and then we'll build it up halfway. I think. Yeah, it should only go up halfway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I was gonna like try and like stack all the way up, but of course you can only do this. Only place 3 blocks at a time. It doesn't matter. Technically, you can place 4 if you like look outwards. Place there, you can see that you can actually place 4, but it's actually more effort. Technically, it's more efficient, but only if you've got a macro or a tiles or something doing it for you. So that's now 7. 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to have to be very careful with including lots of little windows and stuff like that. Otherwise this build will be very boring to look at. Even if this is the back and it's very unlikely that anyone will ever look at it. It still needs to look good. Can't be slacking on the back of a base. Don't wanna end up like unnamed YouTuber. Why are you late? Family stuff, you know. Gee, Christmas family stuff. Yeah. I'll stream it now, so you know. Why not? I've completely forgotten how tall this is, so I'm gonna have to mine down. Figure it out. You throw out this stack so it doesn't fill up my inventory, and then I can just do this so I know how far down I've gone. So it needs to be 14. Oh, it is 14. Perfect. So this is a structure to place the other blocks on. But, yeah. Cool. Right. Yeah, let's try and start this gradient off then, I guess. So the bottom layer is this. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then the middle layer is this block. I haven't got very much up on me right now, but I can get it. Yes, I know I should be using scaffolding or whatever. But who cares? Place this in, this should be like this. And then the very top is the polished variety, which I do not have very much of, but I can at least go up there and place it. 1, 2, 3. How did I misplace 2 of those? I'm literally placing in a straight line. What am I doing? I don't think I can reach that. Oh well, whatever, who cares? Yeah, so that's what we got. We got these 3 types of block. Now, gradient work. Oh, need to remember how to do a gradient. I need these 2 blocks. I need the cobbled and the normal deep slate. I should have lots of normal. Put these dirt blocks in here because I don't actually need all of these. Picked up 10 stacks, don't need it. And now the cobbled I should have somewhere else. Did I place the shulker over here? I have a feeling that I placed it around the front. Yes, I did. I remembered where I put something. Wow, rarity for me right there. Really remembering something. Right. Okay, let's try and bounce up here. Yes, lovely. But this is where we're going to have like almost none. Yeah, placing this against this back wall is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I actually started off that sentence by saying it's horrible, but it's actually not that bad because can just slide across like this and place it. It's pretty easy, really. I'm tempted to build this gradient like at the same time. That sounds very odd, but I'm going to build from here to here and from here to here at the same time. Or I could just find the middle of these two layers, so I've got a reference. Like, this is the middle block here. This one? No, because I've already started, so it's this one. And that's going to be 50-50. Then we have the cobbled. And then this is just my reference. And now I need some scaffolding, because that's going to block where I'm standing. I really tried to avoid that glass pane. I really tried. I failed dismally, but... Thankfully, I've got strong armor and good food, so it doesn't really matter. That's always the thing with Minecraft. Strong armor, good food, you're invincible. Even better if you have a totem, because then even creepers aren't a threat. Anyway, let's get some... I think I want proper scaffolding. I'm starting getting into the flow of using scaffolding. Starting to like it as a block. I think I still prefer dirt, but because dirt is already forming structure blocks for me to use as a reference, I can't use both at the same time. Might get confusing. Guess I find the middle of this, stack up. And then when I do this, I can place... Oh, okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That covers most of the build. With that, wow, okay, I'm not good at using scaffolding apparently. Even though I'm starting to get used to it, doesn't mean I'm good at using it. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good. This gradient's going to be quite hard to build because we don't have a very long amount of distance. We're going to have to be quite careful with the block placing, otherwise it's going to look odd. So, if we're moving down, then we need maybe this much. We need more. And then this one's gonna have like maybe this. This might look decent. Not entirely sure. We'll review this bit because it's quite tricky to do this section at such small. Like looking at it too close can be quite odd. Let's zoom out and look. I mean, that kind of worked. I feel like these blocks actually need one of these, just so the gradient starts. Maybe one in the corner here. But that looks pretty good, you know. That's actually not that horrible. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think we'll do the same strat that we did on that one, because that looked pretty good. Now over here, I think we only need one each of these, simply because there's going to be one of the other block, the polished variety, this block. It's night and I can't see. Do we turn shaders off and sleep, or do we use full bright? You know what, I want shaders today. I had a stream a little while back where I didn't use shaders the whole stream, so I'm just gonna keep them on today. Why not? It might get really annoying, but we'll see. I'm gonna need to grab some rockets at my into chest in a second, but we're good for now. Can I land on a single piece of scaffolding? Yes, I can. Close enough. Okay. So this one is gonna be majority. Actually, we'll do another one that's 50-50. Just because it's easier. Yeah, okay. And this one's going to have slightly less. Same thing, fill it all in. Am I running out of this? No, of course not. It's probably easier if I just fill all this in as best I can. Stack this up a bit. We kind of just like increase the amount of these bottom layers. think that's a bit too much. Yeah, it's probably fine. Hello, Fusi. How you doing, bro? Okay. Let's try and make this look good. That's always a thing with this. Try and make it look decent. It's good enough. It's literally the back of the build. It doesn't need to be perfect. Right, and now we are... Good, I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good as well. Slightly annoyed that I couldn't stream one more time, but who cares? Right. Okay, that is a smooth-ish looking gradient. There are some bits that I don't like and will probably change, like, what is this line? I guess leaving the whatever it is, imperfections makes it more like a gradient, but whatever. The first thing I need to do is I need to craft up some blocks. I guess I'll put away some of this stuff that I randomly picked up along the way. We'll craft up some of the polished 4 stacks for now. Yeah, I'm gonna fly on the top. Okay. Once again hitting the glass panes. And now we are done with this type of deep slate, so we don't need to have any of this back wall barrier or whatever. Now, this is where it gets really difficult. I'm trying to figure out which one of these I changed. That one. How could I... They look so similar, I couldn't even spot them. It's quite funny. Okay. Do this, and that's the block that I need. Should probably find the halfway mark, shouldn't I? Put a halfway marker in. Yeah, that is halfway. Decent. Looks like we're gonna need that scaffolding back, even though I destroyed it. I guess build it from here. Be a bit easier, maybe. Okay. So this one needs slightly more of this. So this gradient doesn't feel as good as the other one. Don't know why. Just don't like it as much. Guess. Put this quickly on the inside. How did I... Oh, I haven't got any rockets. Stupid. Check the pickaxe, don't want to break the end chest. Alright. I haven't played this playlist in a little while. It's from the same artist, but I'm trying to cycle. I didn't play this particular one for ages. Forget how good it is. Oh. Why can I figure out this gradient? Oh, it's because I did this one the wrong way around. This one needs more. Oh no. Wait a second, I'm confused. Why am I confused about this? It's such a simple gradient. It's 2 blocks. Come on. What am I on about? Yeah, this needs more of this block. And then... I feel very dumb. Right. Need... Guess I'm just gonna put this in randomly because I don't know. gradient's gonna be bad. Yeah, there is no consistency in that at all. Right. Let's try and make this better. So we need extra of this to make the gradient look more like it's moving towards that. Okay, there we go, that's better. Now I can get rid of this dirt. Don't know why, just want to. Seems fun. And it is, I'm absolutely right. This is very satisfying. This is satisfying. Cool. I haven't lost any of my scaffolding. Great. That actually looks like a decent gradient. Now it's on like a big wall and I can see it proper. Opinion on Cybertrucks. I think it's a cool concept for some like an indestructible, like a zombie car. But I don't know. I think it was executed poorly. I think you can make something look futuristic and angular without making it just like straight up ugly. I think that's something that is very possible, and they dismally failed at. But, you know, people buy it, so who am I to judge? People are buying it, that means I must be wrong, right? I need to get up a couple of blocks and actually reach. Once again, Steve proving how short he is. Too ugly. Speed on is impressive. I actually don't know the stats about speed and stuff. I was literally going purely on what do I think when I look at it, and I don't think cool futuristic. I think kind of strange ugly side project that kind of failed, like, in general. I think it was supposed to be their next like huge sales thing, but kind of just after the bad publicity starts, which I'm not really going to comment on, like the whole, oh, the window broke thing. Like, that was like genuinely a mistake that happened, or an oversight. Like, it's just a bit of a fail, but it is what it is. It happens. Sometimes there are mess-ups. I'm not going to judge a car from one thing that happened, but I guess that doesn't stop it from being kinda ugly. Yeah, I'm gonna fall all the way down. You can beat a Porsche while towing a Porsche. It is quite interesting that we're comparing to quite an old Porsche. So, yeah. Yeah, no, that is impressive. But I guess all-wheel drive kind of helps with acceleration. No, I'm basically done with this gradient now. Haircuts, yeah, can relate. I find that, like, standing up, walking outside, looking at stuff, and actually moving your head can really help. Like, even if it's like something super basic, I was like, go buy something or whatever. Just doing something that's just not staring straight at a screen or down at your phone or whatever can really help. Anyway, that gradient looks very cool, and with the lighting at the bottom as well. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with the one wall that we've done so far. Now, next thing is this wall. This wall's a little more tricky because we've got the glass in there. But, yeah. I said that I only have one because they were testing it. Yeah, I think it was to do with... didn't they hit it with a hammer earlier? They, like, hit the door panels with a hammer and it, like, weakened the internal structure. So when they hit it, it, like, cracked from inside the door upwards or something weird. I was like, fair enough, happens, not going to judge, but it was kind of funny and did dampen the whole, this is the future, this is the most amazing car ever made, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, let's go on with this second wall. I was thinking about bringing this column down, but considering it's like absolutely right next to this window, it would actually make it look really bad. So I'm just going to ignore it. Now with the door, I guess we need to put the door frame in so that I've got a frame of reference. Maybe. I think I do need to do that. Because I need something to build around. And I do need to check whether I've got any tiles before I start, because I don't want to waste blocks or have them stored away for nothing. Was it a bit far away? Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of tiles. And some normal polished giepsite as well. Alright. We should buy some carrots at some point. Don't want to get caught off guard with no food. It's always a worry, you know. Don't want to get lost in the nether and then be like, I've got no food. I guess this is kind of... Yeah, that's pretty decent. I like that. Then I'll probably put some stairs in. Maybe. So actually that needs to just be filled in because I don't have stairs. That means that actually these need to be removed. These corner blocks. I'm putting stairs in, what's how that should look. I got a stone cutter with me. No, I put it back at the house. Oh well, I can do it later. It doesn't really matter. Actually got enough to make some stairs. But yeah, so the bottom layer is like 90% this with a tiny bit of this. Alright. Cool. That means that we need to do the old dirt thing again. It should be easier this time because I can just do this. We're definitely going to build this layer by layer. Just because it's easier with the dirt scaffolding. I want to make this as simple as possible. We don't have to mess around with stupid blocks. I think it means that we can more easily ignore the windows as well, but like stacking up next to the windows. And we've got these little couple of blocks over here. Gotta remember them. Okay, and then I guess we'll also have a staircase being built simultaneously. Because last time we had to use scaffolding was a bit rubbish. This time we'll plan better. Build this across, and every now and again I will sprinkle in one of these. Yeah, as we go up the higher layers, I'm actually going to have to start doing it a bit differently. Shouldn't be mob spawning anywhere in this base. Oh, it's in here. That's literally got no lighting in it at all. Yeah, that's not going to help, is it? I literally had mobs spawn in here before and I still didn't fix it. What am I doing? Yeah, this room needs some work. Oh, it needs some redstone set up, doesn't it? That I haven't done. There are 2 bits of redstone I need to do now. Currently building an escape room sort of game and creating a desk for a prison cell. Sounds pretty cool. I'm watching this YouTuber recently who's an old game dev. There's all these stories about working in the games industry and stuff. It's really interesting. It's probably worth watching, but you haven't heard of it before. It's called Software Pirate. Pirate Software? Is that what he's called? Something like that. Yeah, Pirate Software. Really cool. He makes shorts and streams on Twitch. He like suddenly got famous a couple of weeks back. All his shorts blew up simultaneously, and now he's just everywhere. It's actually like the perfect streamer in my opinion. He's got a pretty good sounding voice. He very knowledgeable, talks about stuff, and is entertaining. Perfect streamer. Streamer that I strive to be. Yeah. I guess some people might say that his experiences are quite different from the norm because he worked for a bad company. He worked for Blizzard for a long time, and then Amazon Game Studio as well, and now runs his own game studio, which is a pretty cool story to stop working for a bad company and then start doing your own thing. I think that's pretty cool. Just gonna hop over there and do these bits in the corner that apparently I didn't do. Okay. I need a bridge. No, I'm just gonna fill this in. It's a bridge to walk on, you know. I can get to those pieces, and I'll have to do it eventually once we get above this door frame, so... yeah. I love how terrible this makes the windows look, because they're attached to the dirt. But this will be the proper test, putting these huge walls in with the windows and the various other stuff in. That'll be the proper test of how this looks. So the quantity of dirt that I'm going to need to place for the build is actually insane. Because I need to keep placing dirt until about halfway up. Well, actually exactly halfway up. Wait. I need to use this wall as a reference, don't I? So I know like approximately what the gradient should be. Because it should all be like starting and ending on the same things. The halfway point looks to be this one. I think that's the halfway point. Maybe? No. Yeah, that is the halfway point. So... is this top of the wall in line with anything? Maybe? I don't even know. This build has got quite a lot of guesswork in it. It's kind of bad how much I just kind of guessed. But like the heights and ratios and stuff are kind of just like, that'll do. It's very, very bad advice. Do not do big builds like this, like that. It will go poorly. I wonder if there's anyone who's built like a full gradient build with a number generator. And I wonder if it looks better. Because if you used a number generator, it would be like way more random than a person. But would it be too random to the point where there would be bad looking places, if you know what I mean? Like, if there are if a human isn't doing it, there are going to be places where it looks unnatural. Like there is a 1 in a million chance that the whole build will be the same block if you use a random number generator. Like, it won't happen, but it could, and that's where you need a human to do the randomness. Because it's just better. Still got me thinking though. It's definitely not impossible to do a build. Oh, I need to put the dirt layer in. What am I doing? Oh, it's because I've run out of dirt. What am I doing? Where did I put my shulker boxes? I'm making a prison bed. Where are my shulkers? Here they are. You know what? I'm just gonna dirt to where I need to go, and then I know how high up the block is going. Oh, it's actually twice as high. Whatever. I'll go to the average, and then I can have a frame of reference. Makes everything easier. Wait, but then I can't stand on it to place the blocks in. Yeah, I need to place as fast as possible. Because I don't like doing this and it's boring. Come on. Speed. Oh yeah, Fusi, I don't know if you've been in contact with the guy who was talking about the SMP last stream. Learn his name. Yeah. Because he was aware that you produce content and streaming stuff, so he was wondering if you wanted to... He DM'd you? Good, okay. Are you interested, or are you gonna stick with your own stuff? Yeah, this wall's actually coming along well. I'm not sure why I procrastinated this so hard. It's not that bad, let's be honest. I don't know if it was just the mining that was going to be annoying. Focusing on game dev? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, joining an actual, like, proper SMP or whatever it is takes commitment. I think that's definitely reasonable. But yeah. So that's where it's got to be half and half. I feel like we're going to reach that a bit too quick. We might have to start half and half one block lower. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just see how it goes. Because right now, this is pretty frequent, but still not half and half. Yo, SFW Troppers. Welcome. By the way, don't use directional blocks for builds like this. It's so annoying. In case you were ever thinking of using the top side of Deep Slate as part of a gradient, don't. It's so annoying. Because you have to build a whole dirt structure, and I've run out. I really hope that was my whole supply. No, okay. Still got loads, that's good. DM'd him. Oh, okay, forgot to reply. I actually have done that for like, I don't know how long it was. I think it was like a whole day. I received like a fairly important DM from someone. I was like, I'll reply to that in an hour. I've got something to do. A day later, oh yeah, didn't reply. Oops, better do that. It was fine though, it was friends, it doesn't matter. So it was I don't know, read it and then never answer. Yeah. It's even worse. My friend, he has very bad ADHD, and he'll like occasionally like not reply for like weeks. And I'm like, bro, I'm 100% sure that you saw that text at least once, but you just did not reply. Bro got distracted again. I'm actually doing this gradient quite. This layer's actually being done pretty badly. I need to be careful. That's whatever. Pretty sure I've ADHD to some degree. Yeah. Always happens is like, what are the main symptoms? Not being able to concentrate. So that's always the thing when you search stuff up. It's like, what are the main symptoms? And you always like try and read into it. Like, yeah, I think I have that. Maybe I'm got like terminal brain injury or whatever. I'm gonna die. And it's like, no, you just are normal or cold reading, whatever, just whatever. Yeah, I do get that. Okay, this is the last layer that won't be a 50-50 layer. Okay. Now I can... No, I can't reduce the amount of dirt I'm using because I need to walk on it. Just realised I kind of want to leave this dirt for a little bit, just so that when I go all the way up to the top with the dirt, I can stand in the middle and look up and see how stupid the dirt looks. But as I get up to higher layers, once I'm not placing down the normal deep slate so much, I'll only need rings. Every other block or so. I won't need like full. I need some more. Oh, we're working with grass now. Cool. Does not matter at all. Oh, I ran out over here. Okay. Yeah. That was a bit odd. I noticed that last stream, my voice was doing some weird things. So, yeah. This time I apparently have fallen back into my normal gravelly throat of death, whatever it is, I don't know. I was actually listening to this YouTuber this morning whose voice is so low. Actually stupid. Like, I guess I know quite a lot of different YouTubers who can make their voice pretty low, like they can sing low and stuff like that, but like to actually just have a natural speaking voice that low, so stupid. It was actually like the craziest voice I've ever heard. It's like deeper and rumblier than Corpse's voice. Like, of course, comparing to Corpse, all the YouTubers like this hate because, you know, oh, you Corpse, no. But yeah, it's a good frame of reference for anyone who hasn't seen a YouTuber like that before. It's just crazy how ridiculous some of these voices are. And it's like, they've got like less than 100k subs, and they're doing all this hilarious stuff. So sometimes I find it pretty sad when there are like YouTubers doing such crazy stuff and they've got like 2 subs, and I'm like, you need to go viral. But the problem with viral is it just doesn't work. It's not sustainable growth. And, alright. Okay, so that's our halfway point now. Okay, so we got quite a bit more to go. Takes a lot of time. Yeah. Personally, I believe the whole put a load of effort in for a very long time is a way better form of growth. Yeah. Slowly work your way up, collaborate with people. It's just better. It means that you have people who are close. Like, yeah, maybe I could start producing clickbait shorts with like super loud shouting and stuff and go viral, but there's no proper audience behind that. Like I get with streaming, where there are like actual people who want to watch my streams because it's me, not because it's Minecraft. You know what I mean? I feel like that's important. There's a lot of the time where I will watch a video for the game that they're playing, not for the streamer, and I feel that that almost defeats the point of streaming. By the way, it's kind of dark for me on my screen. Is it like difficult to see? Do I need to turn off shaders so we can see a little bit better? Or is that okay? Why do I not have any dirt again? That's fine. Cool. Let's just focus on a small community of people that are there for you. Then for lots of people who are there for the game. Exactly. Well, apparently I've run out of structure blocks. I'll have to fly back to the other place and grab some. Guess when you think about the biggest YouTubers, they have... I guess thinking about big YouTubers is stupid because the views that they get are considered to be viral views, but it's every video, so is it really viral? Like, is viral an abnormal number and for the platform as a whole, or for the individual creator? So, like, if a video out the blue got the amount of views that MrBeast does, that would be the craziest thing that's ever been seen on the whole platform. But when MrBeast gets it, it's like, oh, average day. So, I guess it's hard to compare. This place is looking pretty cool, though. Some good questions there. Posing questions is good for streaming because it engages people. Yeah, so now I actually need to think about this gradient slightly more. Oh wait, this is basically where this is supposed to stop. Okay, so we've messed up slightly in that I did this layer as another 50-50 layer when it should have had a slight bias towards this. So I'm going to go through and edit this layer if I can. It's going to take a while because it's really hard to see the blocks. Yeah. I'm going through and just change the bias of this layer slightly. I cannot say, I'm going to be honest. I am completely guessing where the blocks are. It's easier on these. I don't know why. Whether it's to do with the lighting or something, but yeah. That one and maybe this one on the end. Okay, so now we need to be more careful of the bias this time. So where is the layer? It's this layer that we're working towards now. Let's put a marker on it so I know what I'm working for. This layer is all cobbled, except for a couple of blocks. We need extra cobbled. So here I'm going to go through and do this. Go back to the more rough placing style rather than their calculated. I can just... So this is certainly a lot speedier as well. I love crouch sprinting. It's a thing in Minecraft and in Terraria. You can do it with mounts. And it's so funny because you can like sneak so fast. So stupid. Yeah. Anyway, let's build up the next layer. This line here, I have no idea what it is. Like, I guess it's signifying where the top of the pane should be, but the top of the pane signifies where the pane should be, so I don't know whether it's just been left behind or actually means something. Hopefully, it doesn't mean anything. Be inconvenient if it did. Cool. I'm glad I built that wall first. It's a good reference for there's a lot more that I'm building. By the way, each one of these rings is like over maybe 80 dirt for each ring, so considering how far up we're going, it's a lot of dirt. But yeah, this one needs a little of this, like this much. Wait, did I place those facing upwards? I did. It's a lot of that. It is. I placed all of the last layer facing upwards. Alright, I guess we're going to go through and change all of them. Because that would make the gradient look very odd if I don't change it. That's pretty annoying. That's the first, like, proper mess up I've done. Dang. At least they're easy to spot. Because they're really pale. It's not like the end of the world if I miss one, because, you know, it's all the same colour anyway. Dang, I really hope I haven't done that on any of the other layers. I think I would have noticed if I'd done it on any of the other layers. So it doesn't really matter. It's so many though. Wish I'd done this on a layer that didn't have quite so many of that. Bruh. Why did that one fall on the floor? What is this? They're just like, nope, you can't collect me. Wee. Bruh. Actually got launched into the stratosphere. I'll pick those up because they're actually quite valuable. Mining this block is an absolute pain. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. New SMP did ask when the next stream will be, so hopefully it'll pop around and we can talk more. That would be useful. I'm also interested in like the new people that he's got, because he keeps like people keep like adding themselves to the server and stuff. And we just like say hi and then no one says anything, so hopefully we get some proper discussion going. Yeah. Right now, this time, place these in properly. Problem is because the server is this. Maybe I should DM the admin to add like a place to put ideas in, so there's actually like some space to talk and stuff like that. So I know the server admin. Maybe that would be good. Hey, I'm a Stego. How do you make large scale builds like this? That's actually a really interesting question, and I will try my best to explain it. So the first thing that I did is over the series of quite a while, probably a couple of months, I had an image in my brain of what I wanted this base to be. So I had an idea that I wanted to build a castle. I wanted to be made out of mainly stone, grey blocks. And so I then designed this tower. And then I designed the base. I think I did the base first, then the tower, then the wall. That gave me a block gradient. I've got a block palette now. I've got bricks, I've got black stone, and I've got grey. All of the different greys, the deep slates, the tough, whatever. Then I built this building, and then I built this one. This building, the way that I did it, is that I started off with something that I've used before. So this and this are the same. So that was my base, and then I decided that I wanted something more dark and foreboding, so I used darker blocks. This was designed by first coming up with the bottom shape, placing them on top, and then adding the detailing, the windows and such. This build, I knew that I wanted it to be slightly paler, so I introduced more of the brick, the lighter colours. And then the interior, I knew that I wanted a ground hall, so I did ground hall. For this build, I knew that I wanted church. That was something that I already theorized. And then what I did is I went into my big memory bank of things that I've seen in real life. Churches like this I've seen before. And so did you try building in creative? Yes. Everything in this world has been built to some degree in creative, except for my star space. So this whole tower has actually been creative. The roofs were. This was built. This was not. Personally, if you look closely at this build, you can actually see how simple it is, because it's a rectangle with windows, which are just a checkerboard, a gradient, which I have a lot of practice in building, for example from this wall, so I knew how to do that. The base, super simple. The roof is an easy design. I used just a simple curve. So that's a 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2 curve, so that's pretty nice. For this build over here, I was concerned about scale. So I did build it in Creative first, and I actually used Photoshop to edit it into this world as part of the thumbnail. And it actually gave me a good idea of the size being correct. And then I started with the gradient. Wow, that looks terrible. How have I done that? That looks so bad. Proof that the human brain isn't truly random. That looks terrible. Yeah, and then I built it all together. The windows I had already designed in Creative. And then, yeah, now I'm building it. The building process, I collect most of the resources that I think I'm going to need. And then I put it all together. Photoshop, yep. I literally photoshopped it in. Yeah, free building is something that I do when I build small bases like this. This has all been free built. By the way, the reason I'm over here is I need to get some more food, so I'm going to do that very quickly. Free building is for stuff like this. For stuff like that, needs creative. In relation to actually constructing it, the best way to keep motivation is to document it, to have a stream going. And it forces you to not get demotivated. It forces you to keep going, and I really, really like that about streaming, and so it's what's motivated me to stream. Let's see how long. Should be 100 hours on this world. Time played, yeah, over 5 days. Crazy long time I've spent on this world. So yeah, how I didn't get bored building this is I got very bored building this until you asked that question. Rainbow. Yeah, this is actually getting very boring now. But I will do up to the top of these windows, and then I will switch to doing my storage system, because this is getting tiring. That's another important tip, is don't force yourself to keep going. If you're getting tired of a build, just step back, step away from it. I find that flying out frequently and looking at your progress is a really nice way to motivate yourself to keep going, because when I was building those walls, they took ages, but every time I did a segment I would fly out, look and go, wow, look at the progress I've made. And that made me keep going. Forcing yourself to do builds is something where, for me, I have good motivation in Minecraft. I can keep doing something for a long time because I have goals and stuff like that. By the way, that terrible wall that I pointed out when I was talking, I'll fix that at the end, when I need to go and pick up all of the places like that. Yo, the Penguin of Space. Good name, like it. Okay, so this has some of this. Okay. Cool. Gotta... Yeah. For building gradients like this, I find that picturing the wall segment that you've already completed, so I've got that stored in my brain, and I look at it every now and again so that I can know how frequent these need to be. Gives me a nice frame of reference, and then I can just fill it in. On the 50-50 ones, where there's an obvious ratio, I can just do the old switchy, and yeah, it's useful. I'm terrible at building, lol. It takes practice. I personally believe that anyone can be good at anything, and it just requires, one, a good teacher. Even if that teacher is yourself, you need to be able to know what you're trying to learn and the techniques that you're going to use to learn it. Otherwise, you will have no chance in growing your knowledge. So for building, I watched a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, and then I slowly developed my building style. I would say that this build has a very particular style, which by building these walls I've developed, and now I can use it in this build. I don't need to come up with anything massively creative because, well, I've already done it. The creative part has already been done, and now it's about placing the blocks in a way that makes what I believe to be good. Anything creative, I'm terrible. Anything logical, you can be good at. That's interesting because I am generally considered to be a logical person. I've studied physics and maths in great depth, but that doesn't stop me from being creative. I used to think that I wasn't creative, that I couldn't come up with anything new, until I found something that I wanted to come up with something new. When I started really trying to build things in Minecraft, I realized that this was something that I wanted to be good at, and so it motivated me to try things. So the very first time I built this thing here, these bottom wall sections, they looked really weird. They were disproportionate, they were the wrong size, they didn't look good, so I built them again. And I tweaked the scale, and I went, okay, so now the scale's good, but it still doesn't look good, so I varied the blocks. And I did trial and error. And that's not normally part of the creative process for most people. But for me, someone who relies on logic, it really helped me to create something new. To go with something that I thought would look good, realize that it didn't, and then change it. A lot of people attempt something and then stop. That's basically what your comment is saying. I'm a stego. So you're saying that a lot of people try something and then lose motivation. For me, as I've said before, documentation is a really cool way to keep yourself motivated. But I think another way to keep yourself motivated is to realize that there's a bigger goal. That yes, this build is going to take me so long. Those walls, you have no idea. You guys are new. You have no idea how long I spent on those walls. Like, if I built them in creative mode, it would have taken me a long time. Like, every single one of those blocks, I mined and then placed. That is ridiculous. But I knew, I could picture in my head, I knew that it would look cool. Because I'm very lucky to be able to picture things very clearly in my mind, I imagined what it would look like and I went, wow, that is a goal worth going for. So I did, I went for it. And every time I went, this is too hard, I can't do this, I pictured the goal and I went, that's what I need to do. And I did it. And now that is my attitude for this whole build. It's just do it. It will look good because I've pictured it. And some may say, well, I'm bad at building, so how will I know that it will look good? And it's like, it doesn't matter. Because you can build it again. And as long as that picture in your mind stays and it's clear, then that is good enough. Some people may say, well, I can't picture things properly. Well, you can draw it. It doesn't need to be a good drawing, but it needs to be enough. And then that's powerful. Fusi's enjoying my lecture. Yeah. I have a interview coming up pretty soon at the university, and I want to get good at like explaining things with like passion and knowledge. Like, yes, this is a thing, and I want to be able to do that. So I thought that was pretty decent. also love the switch that I had there. That was so funny. It was like passionate speech, and then straight back to just, yeah, whatever. Good luck. Yeah, I've got to argue my grade. It's very strange. I think, no, you know what? I'm going to rant about that for a second. So, we've been doing a portfolio for ages, like little tasks about our like personal development and skills that we're building. And I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. Building up some skills. So, wow, okay. I just fell off the build. Yeah. So we gotta make this like big skills thing. Like, this is gonna be so boring. It wasn't that bad really. It was pretty easy, to be honest. It was, oh yeah, right. Write a page on this, write your CV up, make a LinkedIn page, whatever it is. And I was like, yeah, okay, this is not too bad. And then I realized that the grading, it's not how good your portfolio is, it's you go to an interview and you argue your grade. You go to your lecturer and you say, hey, lecturer, I deserve a grade. And it's like, that is the most awkward, horrible thing ever. Do you agree? Like, that is so bad. That is so bad. Now, I think that I'm going to put a ring of tiles around. The ring of tiles wasn't in the initial idea for the build, but I think it will square off the build better before I build the tower. It might make the tower look better if it's all squared off. Does sound bad, yeah. My interview is also in 2 weeks, where I've also got a presentation, probably on the same day. I didn't make that connection. They're on the same day. So I've got a presentation about, what's that presentation on? Something. Oh yeah, some strategies for a business to improve. Something like that. Nothing too hard, it's just a presentation that I've got to do in front of a class. Yuck, hate that. And it's also the first like proper live presentation I've done in a little while, so that's a bit nerve-wracking. I don't know why I'm looking in these chests. I need tiles. I guess I'll make a stack of tiles and we'll see how far it takes us. And then on that same day, I've got to go to an interview and argue my grade. I think I've done pretty well on it. I think I can argue 80% or so. But there are a couple of other things I need to argue, like the extracurricular activities. There's 10% for completing co-curricular activities. And I'm like, I haven't done any. So I need to argue that streaming is improving my personal development, which is going to be an interesting conversation to have to some random lecturer who doesn't know who I am. That's going to be really fun. Oh yeah, streaming, it's definitely improving my communication skills or something. Sure, yeah, definitely. I'm not just making it up because I haven't got anything better. My country has 3 things. NT, NA, Express. Your English is NT. If you're higher, you want to get 75. You got 72. Like, so now you have to wait a whole year. Oh, so it was like an exam and you had to get a certain grade and you didn't get it. Bro, that's bad. Oh, that's such a shame. Loving the dirt interior of this build. Amazing. Haven't done these walls yet, but like the lobby bit, I'm just going to ignore them for now. But that looks good. There's another line there. Yeah, this actually looks really, really nice. What is this checkerboard that's happening? I got really confused and I thought I'd built all of that out of the wrong block or something. No, it's the stupid shadows. Yeah. That looks really good. Super happy with that. Yeah. It's going to have a big stained glass window in as well, which I haven't put in, but that's a detail that I'll do later. For now, I am very bored of building, so I'm going to sort out my storage system. I'm slowly trying to move this setup over there. The only thing that will probably stay here is my bed, because it's safer to have it far away from the build. That's actual rubbish that I just spoke then. That was the dumbest thing I've ever said. No, I'm going to move everything over there as soon as I can. I guess I'll grab some shulker boxes and start packing some stuff into them. And then unpacking back into the storage system. I know I've got some spare shulkers, we can use those. So yeah. Gotta go, bring it back 20 minutes. Alright, mate. Enjoy whatever you gotta do. Where do I keep spare shulkers? Here. Yeah. I just thought, so in Minecraft I generally keep pretty organised storage. The whole idea of chests, dumping your whole inventory in a chest, is not something that I like to do very much. But I do it in Terraria. So if I want to ever have a long-term Terraria world, which I am planning to do, that's going to be a hard habit to get out of. Because right now I'm pretty bad for okay, you know what, stone, that's quite a good one to just move. I'm quite bad for dumping my whole inventory in a chest. So, yeah. Maybe I need to actually start doing storage in Terraria. Do people generally do storage in Terraria? Storage systems and stuff, because I have a world that I've been playing for ages, and currently I'm purifying the world, and then I'll try and like start building some stuff. So, be interesting. Why am I going back with one shulker? I'm not thinking properly. Doing that gradient's like exploded my brain or something. I don't know. I want these to be sorted properly so that dirt and grass are separate. Which means that I'm going to have to sort all of these, because... So that's a completed shulker, so I'll put that outside so I know that I need to pick that up later. Yeah, look at all these completely unsorted. Okay, so first of all, let's move dirt across here and one more stack. Cool. So these are all the bulk shulker boxes that are going to be... Okay, that one's dirt. Wait, do I have more grass than dirt? Seems odd. Surely there's way more dirt than grass. Just for some context about why I have like 5 shulker boxes of dirt. It's because over there, you can see that it's pretty flat. That's because that used to be quite a large hill with a forest. I mined every block by hand. And it was the most boring experience of my life. But it's done now, so... Okay, that seems to be all the dirt I own. Okay, let's move some more grass. Okay, amazing. Yeah, this is the sort of thing that's gonna be not particularly fun. Okay, I've just got a bunch of empties here, so I guess I'll throw that in there. So is that chest now empty? Yes. And then I've got 2 full shulkers of stone. Hopefully these are proper. Yeah, okay. Sometimes it says plus 22, but it's not actually full. Like, there'll be a bunch of stacks like this. So it thinks that there's full stacks when there's not. And, terracotta? Why did I get so much terracotta? Oh, I think it's because I was going to originally have, like, little canopies above the walls, and they were going to be made out of terracotta. That would have been painful. That's so many blocks. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Also, I think it looks pretty cool how it is. Whoa, why do I have so many totems? I guess they need a shulker to themselves, then. I mean, it's useful to have lots of shulkers of totems of undying, because I do... Oh, I need one. Always keep a spare totem on you, people. Good piece of advice from someone who's survived in a hardcore world for a decent amount of time. I have spares. Spare elytra is a bit dumb though, because if I die and lose my elytra, I lose the world. Yeah, no, this stuff is just so daunting. There's so many chests and shulkers of it. Actually, this can be just moved straight into a shulker base. That's quite good. Let's probably empty the other stuff that I have in my inventory so I can actually pick this stuff up. Organization. Got another one done. Amazing. Okay, we just got a tiny bit of other nether stuff in there. That one's empty, that one's empty. Okay, our bulk storage chests are empty. Oh yeah, I have emeralds. Alright, let's, we're gonna need multiple shulkers of emeralds. I can't believe how productive that farm is. To have so many emeralds that I don't know what to do with them, that just proves how productive these farms are. Like, that is a ridiculous amount of blocks. There's still more. Still more. So I've got a beacon, which is pretty cool. Casually got a beacon. Just haven't got any use for it in particular. I'm pretty sure I dedicated an entire double chest in that storage system just for emeralds, because I know that I have so many. I have one for copper. Diamonds. Yeah, this stuff is so mixed. I guess I'll take these shulkers for now. Empty all of this other random stuff I've got on me. Do I have enough storage space in my inventory to pick up all these shulkers? Hopefully. Yes. Ah, 2 spare slots. Great. What am I going to do with these sheep? What do you think, people? Should I keep them around? They fit the colour scheme pretty well, but kind of useless. Those sheep there, these guys, and the ones in this tower, made all of the wool for all of these. It's actually sad I AFK'd in that farm. One of the very few times in this world where I've actually done stuff off stream is when I AFK'd for wool. But yeah. I guess stone is the first thing that we're going to do. Do I want bulk stone away from the normal stone? Nah, I don't think so. Stone. I swear I've got more than that. Yeah, stone. Okay. I know that I've got lots of grass. Grass block. Grass block. And this shulker box I'm actually going to empty. I think for shulkers in storage systems, my general rule is that they have to be full. Otherwise it's a bit of a waste of a shulker. So this dirt one that's got 21 stacks in, I actually need to empty out. Which feels very silly, but I've got to keep to the rules. Even if the rule makes the occasional thing silly, you should stick to it for consistency. Otherwise you'll start breaking the rule too much, and then the storage system will turn into chaos. And that is not what I want. Zombie. Okay, where do I keep emeralds? Surely I have an entire... Oh, terracotta. You know that I've got lots of terracotta. Did I not make a place for emeralds? I did. Okay, emeralds. This one needs to be emptied. That's so stupid. Now it's actually like in a shulker box, it feels so dumb. Like that chest always felt like a crazy chest to have like that many emerald blocks in, but now it's in a shulker, it's like, I have over a shulker of emerald blocks. That feels dumb. Why is there a chicken? Netherrack. In the nether section, which is here. Netherrack. Totems. I guess in here somewhere I'll have a space for totems. Well, need a new space, so this is going to be evokers. Yeah, it'll just be evokers, because the only other stuff... Actually, if I put pillagers. That will include evokers and vindicators and all the other stuff that exists that I don't remember the name of right now. That's actually perfect, leaving one behind so that I can equip it. Amazing. Or have it spare, not equip it. Okay, and then we've got a bunch of other junk, which I won't organise right now. Oh wait, these are... Did I not finish organising these? Iron. Did I have a space? Did I not do valuables? I didn't do valuables. I feel like valuables should be the furthest away from the door. Then it's the furthest away from creepers. So I'm going to put valuables all the way over here. That's going to be coal, iron, gold, lapis. Redstone should have its own place, if I'm not mistaken. Did I have? Yeah, redstone should have its own section, I think. Maybe one over here, just so that I've got space for it for when I inevitably need to place it. Maybe redstone. And then this can be like pistons and minecarts. Rails. Sources, so that can be torches and blocks and levers and pistons and pressure plates and whatever. Then doors. Probably being separate is good. So that's trapdoors and doors. Don't know what else. I guess as observers and slime and honey would be useful to have over here. Slime, honey. Can't type. Also typing on stream. Most painful thing ever. Don't do it. Potions need their own section. I guess here, this is like other. It needs to be... This is supposed to be like villagers. But villagers literally have two things. Workstations and emeralds. So I'm going to include potions here. Actually, I'm going to call it brewing. Simply because then brewing, that's not the right thing. Brewing. So then we can actually put the brewing stand in there. But yeah. I do have a dragon head though, which definitely doesn't have a place. So I guess I'll place it there for now. Yeah, these blocks of iron need to be emptied out. Over here. Iron, gold, lapis. Trying to think of all the Minecraft ores and I'm failing very badly. Copper. That's... I feel like I put amethyst over the other side already. Because I don't need it. It's not valuable. Not that copper is either, but it's an ingot, so it may as well be here. I guess diamonds. And netherite. I've just got so many chests I can split everything out. You know? That'll do for now. Yeah. Once again, flexing the power of my farms. All that iron. Beacon. I guess we need other valuables, don't we? Maybe I should call this beacon kits. Because I personally believe that you should never keep a beacon by itself. It should always be with the blocks that you need. So I will have shulker box with a beacon and then a stack and 36. Two stacks and 36, which is the exact amount for a beacon. Should I be using iron? I don't think it matters. I'll go in front of both. And then I can just grab this and there's a full setup beacon already. It's going to be the exception. There's probably going to be other shulker box exceptions like this, where it's useful to have two types of stuff together. And then, so that's pretty much done. I guess gapples need their own spot, don't they? It's funny, I keep golden apples on me. These are all the golden apples I'll ever own. I keep them on me, but I never use them. Because golden carrots give so much healing, there's actually no point in just not eating. Like, why would you eat golden apple? Unless you knew that it was a dangerous situation, why would you ever? I'm just gonna get rid of all this very quickly. I think down the back wall, I need to have a bunch of workstations everywhere. That was a very efficient placing of a shulker box right there. No, I think it'll just be easier to take the stuff in shulkers. So do this, put as much stuff as I can be bothered in, and then I can sort it while I'm there. All of this, I'll just move it all. My bow. Yeah. Not so efficient for sorting and stuff, but it's better in a way. Because I don't spend so much time here. Then we're just filling up shulkers full of junk, which is great. Okay. I feel like we're actually making progress now. That scared me so much. Because I associate with sudden light as creeper explosion. So my brain suddenly went, creeper. And then, of course, immediately realized there was a lantern. But, oh my god. The anxiety that you get from just existing in hardcore is bad sometimes. Like, that got me. That was problematic, to say the least. Why do I have, like, 100 brushes? What am I even using brushes for? Like, what? Right. What do I use spectral arrows for? Why have I kept off this stuff? It's because I'm a Minecraft hoarder, that's why. I just keep everything that I ever find. Unless it's, like, really useless, I will keep everything. Okay, this is a good test for our redstone section. Like, where the target blocks go. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with the... Looks like I've generally kept potions in tools, which is a bit strange, because they're definitely not tools. But I guess that's the end of it. Why do I have... How do I have a skeleton skull? Is that... Oh, I know where that's from. There's one of the structures in ancient cities can have skeleton skulls, and I was very careful to make sure I picked one up, so that I had a skeleton skull. Okay, put that there so I can quick swap to it. Cool, we've got 8 shulker boxes of junk to sort now. Let's go. Love sorting junk. Occasionally it's therapeutic, most of the time it's the most horrendously boring thing ever. Right. Should probably stand near the middle of the storage system. Place all these shulkers down. And then what I do here, I'll just empty them into my inventory. Put that back over there. I find it unlikely that I'm going to get blown up in a place that's so brightly lit it's actually hurting my eyes. So, yeah. So it looks like we've got a lot of tools, so we'll go to the tools section. Spare tools, bad and good, okay. Yes, this is a good sword. Good bow. That is a good bow. Crossbow. That's bad. Is bad categorized? No. Bad is like unenchanted stuff. Things like boats where, yes, it's technically used, but it's not enchanted or anything cool like that. Ominous banners, what am I going to do with them? guess they need to go in the misc section. Banners. Having a chest for banners just feels so inefficient to me. But I just keep forgetting that I actually have enough storage for everything, so it doesn't matter. Sources. Tripwires are technically a source. Tiger blocks are not. Unless I can think of a better solution, these will just be literally just targets, a whole chest for them. TNT. I guess there are multiple things that are TNT, because there are TNT minecarts as well. So they can... Category. Where is brewing? Where did I put brewing? It's right next to banners. Name tags. They are tool or very valuable. I never know. I do technically have infinite, but did I put them in horses? No, that's just horse armor. Yeah. Name tags. I think that's a one for the I don't know section for now. That's why we'll have that. Those in there. Okay, pistons. This is going to take a lot of memorization. Shirts. Wait, that could go in the bricks with all the bricks. I think that would be better. One with the bricks. They'll be over here, won't they? Actually, no, they must be in the building blocks bit. Wherever that is. That's nature. Brick. Yeah. I guess we're slowly working through this. Okay, a lot of nether stuff here. Good, we can focus on nether. Another rack. Another brick. Soul sand and soil. Yo, Fusi's back. He was like pretty much exactly correct on his 20 minutes or whatever, wasn't he? That's crazy. Bro's got it locked in. How long, whatever that was. I'm pretty sure I have... Actually, I think Nether Wart should have its own section. Nether Wart. 2 minutes late. Bro, having some soup. That is a good excuse to leave a stream to have soup. That is actually incredible. Should quartz blocks be over here or over here? I feel like over here. Quartz. Nah, because I'll actually have the quartz item as well, so. Quartz. And then glowy. Glowing. Because then that covers both of these. Or should obsidian? Does obsidian already have a section? Nice soup with dumplings. Wow, that sounds great. Okay, because obsidian doesn't have no section, I'm going to have obsidian and then give glowstone its own section instead. Obsidian. Glowstone. Brewing. Quartz. It's lucky I'm starting to memorize this, aren't I, isn't it? Otherwise this would definitely take a while. And where am I going to put scaffolding? I guess scaffolding definitely needs its own chest. There is nothing that's like scaffolding. I feel like I should move emeralds, because this is not a villager-based section, it should just be over here in valuables. And this one can be scaffolding. Scaffolding. Technically, I might put it in with bamboo. Nah, I want it to be in its own place. Actually, this is boards. At least we got something for the workstations. Table. Yeah. Do I have magma blocks? Should I group magma blocks with anything? Oh, if I put magma, then that'll cover the... Oh, but magma cream is already over there. Ow. I'm sure I might be able to think of something to put it with. Because I don't want chests to only have one thing in them. Like, you can see that everything has at least one item in it. Why is mirror tool and blender being such a pain? I don't know. I don't use blender, so I don't really know anything about blender. I've attempted to use blender. I opened it up. It went, "Do you want a tutorial?" And I'm like, "Nah, I think I can figure this out." And then realized that I couldn't. So yeah, I then gave up. Where is deep slate here? There's deep slate. Deep slate. Stone. Cobblestone. A lot of blackstone here. Glass has got its own section because I know that I'm going to have a load of it. Recommend looking up hotkeys. I know quite a few different applications really like run with the whole hotkeys thing, and I'm like, I don't really like hotkeys because it's another thing to memorize. I just prefer to be able to find things intuitively. Like, why is the most basic thing, like create an object or something like that, like so incredibly buried and difficult to find? Or just difficult to see? Maybe I'm blind, but I feel like stuff like that should be really obvious. Yeah, this needs to be lighting, because then that's where I want torches to be, and lanterns, and frog lamps, I guess. Shift A, you can create a mesh. I'm not gonna remember that. Like, I appreciate it, but I'm not ever gonna remember that in my entire life. I have a shulker of light grey wool. Jeez. Might need to come up with a use for that, because that is actually quite a lot of resources going to waste. Where do I have bricks? They're back over there, aren't they? Bricks. Beds. I guess they'll go as their own thing. I can't think of any other thing that they would nicely categorize with. And there are multiple varieties, so I've got diorite and I've got glass, which are both in the same section. Glass, and that is not diorite. It is granite. Couldn't see it. Okay, another spare shulker. Oh no, tiny bit more. Bit more. Andesite. Stone. Glass. I've got more dragon heads. What do I do with them? I hate how placing dragon heads like fills your whole vision. What is that? That is actually criminal how much that fills up your field of vision. That's horrible. Right, workstations. Oh, lots of stone this time. Yay. It's good to store all this stone though, because this mossy stone, I'm going to need it when I do the underground section of this build. That's going to need a bunch of stuff, so yeah. Should stone brick have its own section? These are all naturally occurring things. Or close enough to be. I feel like stone brick could actually live over here. Not in nature. Yeah, here. Stone brick. I think there's enough that it could be its own thing. Stone brick. Yeah, that feels sufficient. Got some tough and cobblestone and stuff. Those, put that away. The good thing about doing this is it's really forcing me to memorize the storage system. Definitely not going to forget where stuff is now. Not after I've painstakingly looked at it like 1 billion times. The amount of cobblestone that I have is actually comical. Because I've been using it so much for making furnaces and stuff, I just don't have any. Glass. That's all over by the nether stuff. And that's warped. I want to check here. Yeah, I've got warped and crimson, but I think that's only for the logs, planks, and then derivatives. I tried adding Blender as a Discord activity, and it included the file name. That's a bit weird. Right, torches. Warped. Right. Another brick. Glowstone. Salt. Blackstone. Alright. Imagine a GTA 6 leak from Discord activity. That would be pretty funny. But, yeah. The idea of a game taking that long to develop, for me that's so crazy. Like, I did my whole giant speech on motivation and stuff, but I could not work on one thing for that long. That's actually a long time. Like, I can work on a project for a year. Like, this project will take a year or longer. But for like 10 years, that's a no from me. That is so long. I do not have any amount of ability to do that. Another brick. Oh, does Nillium need a section? Or is it? No, I wanted it over here, actually. No. I have disagreed with past me. I actually want Nillium as its own section. That is not how you spell it, is it? It is? Okay. That looks wrong. I don't know why. Where did I put stone brick? I put it in like the weird blocks placed in there. Yeah. The longer it takes, the more tech comes out, so the stuff made in the first year has to be redone at some point. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. I hadn't thought of that. That if you develop something for too long, it becomes obsolete before you've even finished. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, all this rubbish gear. It's all from the farm, isn't it? Where all this rubbish comes from. Okay, the rest of this is actually useful. Enchanted books. Probably need their own section over valuables. I apologise for the phone. Alright. Enchanted. This is not going to fit on one line, is it? Enchanted books. Oh, it will. Exactly. I don't think I can add another character to that line. I can. One more character. Dang. Crazy. Alright. Bells. Okay, that's just gonna need its own thing, isn't it? That literally is just gonna need its own thing. Over here. Bell. We've had the Switch, PS5, Xbox, Steam Deck that all require ports. And you expect RTX graphics as well. Yeah. That is true. It's really, really interesting. Expectations are getting higher for video games. But I think expectations are changing as well. I think people... Actually, thinking about it, we can have skulls as a section because we've got two types of skull. It doesn't matter. Or heads. Yeah, I guess heads would be the name, wouldn't it? And once again, I'll put it over here with all the other random placeables. Heads. Got some good stuff. Yeah. I've said multiple times that other is not allowed in this storage system, so it's going to be quite the struggle to categorize everything. Yeah. Do I just want books to be... Actually, I guess I want to store books and enchanted books together, so this actually just needs to be books. And then we can put books and enchanted books. And also lecterns can go in here too. No, lecterns are a workstation. Skulk. That's the first skulk thing, I think. Games industry is kind of messed up in terms of being a developer. Yeah, I guess you either have to work on like insane stuff in big companies with like terrible working conditions, like working for Blizzard and whatever, or you starve whilst working as an indie game developer. Like there's no in between. Skulk. Where's my section for Skulk? Right here. Still worth more than films and music combined. I guess that's always a positive. I suppose when an industry is worth a lot, there's a lot of polar stuff where if you're small, you're non-existent. And if you're the best, you get paid an absolute fortune. And there's like no in between. I guess it's enchanted and it's not cursed, so even though it's Soul Speed 1 gold boots, it should probably be over here. Okay, we do have some bad stuff that we can put away. Goats, I want over by the passive mobs. Goats. I know they drop one thing, but come on. There are multiple types of horns, so... Arrows. I guess arrows can go in with the skeletons. They're over by the hostile mobs. Skeletons. Sheds with bricks. What do I have 7 of that one type. It's crazy. Armor trims. They need their own section in valuables for sure. They are pretty cool. Armor. Yes, I will be using the British spelling. I don't care how much of my audience is not British. It's with a U. Okay. Potions. Stop up here to put these away. think I've categorized poorly with bad, because there's a lot of stuff in here already. But I guess there are like 6 double chests, so it's not that bad. Okay, soul speed 2. It's gonna be okay. We're doing good. We've sorted like 1/3 of my house so far. Which is okay, I guess. More brushes. Did I just make like 5 brushes and then just use them? I don't know. Good boots. They're at the top, aren't they? Yep. Wool, I've got a section for. I love that the sheet thing literally should only have one item in, which is mutton. Because I've already got wool as a placeable block. There's break go again. It's actually cool that we've got a good variety of different shirts. I like that. Brewing stuff. I still don't know what these potions are. The colours. I still don't know. Like, I guess that one was speed, I was wrong. At least instant health is the same. But, and slow falling is the same. Fire res is still orange. But I definitely didn't remember that strength was gold. It's cool though. I do like the new potion changes, it's good. It still means that potions aren't colorblind friendly. Because they changed ores to be colorblind friendly, which I think is really cool. But, don't do it for potions. I think name tags need their own section in valuables. I think they are that important. Name tags. Recently changed from Opera GX back to Chrome. It's taking a lot of adjustment. Why would you change back to Chrome? What was wrong with Opera? Currently I use Edge for anything that Brave messes up and Brave for everything else. Because like occasionally like Brave will mess up like online banking and stuff like that. Where it's just like, I'm not surprised that that gets messed up. So I just use Edge. But yeah. Brave is definitely my preference for everything. It's annoying for a while using the Chromebook because you can't take off Chrome or something. There was some odd thing about it that meant that you had to use some stuff. It was annoying. Found out that people who are in Opera are owned by a Chinese company, which means all your information is sold. Or sent. Yeah. That's the same thing with quite a few companies. Like, I've got these stupid ominous banners. I've got a million of them. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are certainly a lot of companies controlled by China. I guess I can take all this random stuff that I've got in my ender chest out as well. Why do I have Eyes of Ender? I guess having this stuff is pretty useful. And this, but those can certainly come out. Put these away. The shulkers are more important. Having shulkers is more important. I know it. Like TikTok, yeah. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. There's something happening with TikTok, but I have no idea what's happening in the world of TikTok. Wait, where are my golden apples? There they are. Let's try not to lose them again. That's a very valuable thing to just randomly having in a shulk box. It's fine, they're not that rare. If you want to find stuff like that, it's not particularly difficult. Like golden apple, enchanted golden apples. If you just fly around looking for temples, you will find one. It'll take a while, but it's not unrealistic to go out and search for one. It's not like, oh yeah, you'll never find it. There's no point. Yeah, it's possible for sure. So many shockers of nature. Like, I labeled all my nature stuff as fruit and veg, didn't I? Wonder if that'll pay off, or it'll be just stupid. Not work. Also, the way that I set out this chest was really dumb. I don't know why I did it like that. I think I did it for aesthetics, so it just looks bad. So it's just inefficient and still looks bad. The original Opera browser has malware. That's crazy. Crazy the amount of YouTubers that got sponsored by Opera. I don't know if they do so much now, but wow, for a while, every sponsorship was Opera GX. Mad. Literally just downloaded Opera on our work PC. Oh. I think it was a old version or something like that. I found it unlikely that it would still be a thing. For the sympathy that lol. Okay, this shotgun I can just straight up place. Of course, I've got 1,000,000 boats. Why wouldn't I have the world supply of boats? Of course I do. Apples. Every time. Why do I have a bamboo raft? Seems... Okay, I will leave those for now. The original one, not the GX one. But of course, yeah, no, I get you, Fusi, I get you. Shall I sort out all these shulkers? I guess you guys like some warning before I end stream. Yes, once I have sorted out all these shulkers, I will end. It will take a very long time, so don't get too sad, yeah? This is definitely gonna take a while. Right. I've actually got a bunch of wood to use. Right. Spruce. The boats have their own section, don't they? Oak. Birch. Bamboo. But scaffolding is open. Misc wood, that's ladders, but not crafting tables. That's in the wrong place. It's these. Ooh. Yeah, so. Oak and spruce. Okay, let's go to workstations. That's terracotta. Workstations is dead. Next one along, there we go. That took me a while. Scaffolding. Boats. And we'll supply boats once again. At some point, I'm gonna have a shulk box of boats, I think. Like, I don't quite have it yet, but at some point it will be a whole shulker of boats. That's actually stupid, that's so many. Bamboo wood. Actually don't have any oak. Spruce. Birch. Dark oak. I'm definitely gonna figure out that I've missed a wood at some point, aren't I? I'm gonna be like putting all the wood, sorting it, or psych, I am missing one. saplings as our own chest. Torch. So here. Lighting. We've got cookies. Oh, stupid thing. Biscuits. Oh, so dumb. Need a petition. Need to find a British Minecraft YouTuber with like a bunch of subs to make a petition to change that to cookies, because it is actually cookies. I guess that's just straight up food, isn't it? And then seeds. Okay. Cookies. Got leaves and saplings. Why didn't you turn on British translation? Because it is. This is the British translation. They translate chocolate chip cookies in the British translation to the biscuit, and it's very annoying. I gotta get back to work. Right, nether warts. Might not be a shocker, so I know what progress I'm up to. Saplings. Is azalea a sapling? I think azalea should be its own thing, actually. Because there's leaves as well. Yeah. How do you spell azalea? Azalea. There we go. Got that eventually. Moss has its own one in nature, doesn't it? Moss dies. Torch and sticks. Sticks need to go in here. Unless I gave them their own section, I don't think they did. Sugar and apples. But apples are fruit. So they can go in here. Sugar can go in the sugar cane. Torches. Why do I have so many torches? Do you see? That was like 5 stacks. Needs 5 stacks of torches. Okay, bone blocks I'm going to put in with the skeleton, I think. There's not going to be much in these mob drops chests, because it's so split out. I think I'm going to keep it all... Wait, where? I had a blaze rod in one of these, didn't I? Why is it called snack? I've got blaze rods and then one blaze rod called Sneak. I feel like that's a very old thing where someone asked me to call it that. And at some point, it's definitely going to get turned into a powder, isn't it? So yeah, I'll keep it for as long as I can remember, but it's a good chance that it'll get turned into powder. So in nature, did I put honey? No. And did I put it here? No. Okay, so honey didn't have a designator section, so I can put it over in redstone without it conflicting with another place. Redstone is not this far down, it's only here, isn't it? Honey. Okay, we've got a lot of fruit that we can put away. What other fruit do I have here? Technically potatoes aren't vegetables, but I'm not making an entire new chest just for potatoes. That is stupid. Bread. Sticks. What else are these sticks? Seeds. Oh, flowers. I've actually got some flowers. Oh, they're the double tall flowers as well, so they're good to have because they're quite annoying to get if you don't have them. When am I going to need a shulker box for oak saplings? That is a lot. cores go all the way down the end. I'm not going to waste rockets flying up and down. I almost just like instinctively flew down to put this in here, but that's getting a bit excessive for, like, I'm going to go be as efficient as possible by flying everywhere. It's like, it's a bit of a waste of time. Could also lead to damage being taken. Flowers die. Fruit. I've got a few couple of saplings to use. Okay. We've still got so many shulkers left. Okay, this one's easy. Good. That's a speedy one. I like that. Cyber, welcome. Just doing some storage. Done like the main goal for today, if you know what I mean. I built the thing. I didn't build the whole thing, but you can have a glance. You clicked on it for the thumbnail, that's what I did. Looks pretty good, I would say. There are a couple of places that look a bit rubbish, but we'll patch them up next time. For now, we're doing storage. And it's going slowly, I will say, but right, seeds. They have that place. Pretty sure I walked past that place, but yeah, here. Why do I have tall grass? Oh, that's actually super rare. In case you're wondering, getting tall grass like this is pretty rare. Same with the double tall ferns, but they're even rarer because spruce villages are even more hard to come by. Alright, cocoa beans. I guess they're technically legumes, but I'll put them in here. Again, mushrooms, technically not, but I'll put them in there. Or is it technically not? Definitely not. They're funky, they're not even close. But yeah, we've got some moss. Fruit. I guess berries are fruit, they can live in there. Tall grass. Why do I have grass? Okay, we need a whole new chest for grass, I guess. And azalea and leaves live over here. Okay, azalea. These are oak leaves. They can live in the oak chest. But, yeah. As soon as I finish doing these, I do need to end because I started stream late. I need to make sure that I am not running like stupidly long. What are you doing? I am just sorting out some shulkers. So I am currently in the progress of moving from my house over here to the mega base. So I need to move all my storage over. And it's taken a while, but I'm working on it every stream. I have been working on it every stream for a couple of streams now, so hopefully we'll be done eventually. Do I have kelp? I do not have kelp. Kelp. Subscribed. Nice. I appreciate that a lot. I think you do need to go for stupidly long. No, actually. Because I need to help my family with stuff, so I can't be sitting here playing Minecraft for too long. Seeds, more mushrooms, more sugar. Why do I have 3 stacks of sugar? Who in Minecraft's history has needed that much sugar for literally any reason? Genuinely, right. Mob drops. We can finally fill out this place. Zombie. Skeleton. Spiders. Creeper. Which I'm going to get into the habit of saying and every time I say creeper, and it's very bad. That will become a problem at some point. I'm sure of it. Magma. Ghast. Press F3. I want to see how many days. Yeah, I will actually, a better statistic is hours. I did look at it earlier in stream, but yeah. Time played 5 days. So this 7 days is like with the world paused as well. So, but yeah, five days. Yeah. So well over 100 hours of gameplay. And I did it all live, except for a tiny bit of AFKing at a farm once, but yeah, I did it all live. Which is the crazy thing for me. F3 tells you in the game days. Yeah, I don't like this because yeah, I don't know. I just prefer to use the statistics menu. It also means that you can pause on my statistics menu and look at all the other mad statistics I've got. I do have a world that's a lot longer where the statistics are even stupider. I do want to, like, at some point when I actually have time, I will edit a short of some crazy statistics that I have. That world's been running for years, so the statistics are pretty stupid. Right, to fish and goodbyes. And get rid of the little green line on F3. Yeah, because I don't use F3, but when I do actually want to check performance, so having those is actually quite useful. I do want them there. Right, so I've got a bit of food. Tucked away. And fish is going to be in here somewhere. How have I forgotten fish? Can't believe that. It's also only raw fish, because if it's cooked, it's food. But yeah. Alright. Chicken. Fish. Rotten flesh goes over here. I know I've got blazes in here somewhere. Yep. And bread is food. What is your texture pack? I actually don't have any texture packs running. But I have complementary shaders. And, well, I have a resource pack running. I have Fulbright, which is being overridden by the shaders, and I have a set of vanilla tweaks for various things. They vary grass and dirt and connected textures and stuff. Nothing too ridiculous. It's mostly the shaders. It's nice, yeah. Complementary shaders, in my opinion, is the best shader pack that you can get. But it does require Optifine, which means that you can't run Fabric at the same time unless you can use OptiFabric, which in my case, OptiFabric does not work. Which is actually super annoying because I used to use it a lot. That means that I don't run Replay Mod, which I would like to. So yeah, what version? This is 1.20.1 because I'm too lazy to update all of my texture packs. So yeah, it can take me a long time to update. For now, I'm ported on this version. I guess I will, when they start talking about actual, like, I don't know. I don't update frequently enough, and it's a problem. But let's put all these rubbish armors and stuff away over here. Bad spat armor. Oh, this is just the stuff with curses, isn't it? You know what? That's bad enough to go in there. That guess that's a good shovel. This is broken, and then that's all mob drops. There's a mod that's not cheaty, but you see what's in a shulker. Yes, I do like that mod. You hold shift over a shulker and it shows it. I do want to get that mod. But I, again, cannot be bothered. Prismarine crystals. Wow, we need, what are they called? Guardians. Dang. I didn't even know I had any of these. I never thought I would need to have a section for them. Apparently I do. Fish. Right, god apples. They should stay in my indigestion though. They're way too valuable to be anywhere. They're even rarer than diamonds. They definitely need to be in here. Make sure I'm using my silky so I don't lose my indichest. We send the download, but it's a lot of work. Do you have any farms? I do. I don't really want to show them because I want to get this done. But I'll try and remember. I have cactus, sugarcane, wool, and spider. And raid. That's an important farm. How did I almost forget raid farm? Yeah, raid farm is my most important farm by a long way. Yeah. It's basically what has powered this whole world. Everything that I've done in this world is basically down to that farm. It's so good. But yeah, fish, spider. Yeah, you can see how many spider eyes I've got. That's from the spider farm. Steak is definitely food. Where do I even have steak from? Okay, we've got one shulker left, and then I'm gonna end stream, people. Oh, I need a section for these. That's cool to have a section for. So that is ancient seeds. I want a section for them separate, just because they're cool. Not that they're particularly good looking, and I will never ever use them, but they are cool. And I'm glad that I collected them when they were added. I updated and got them. Lily pad, lilac seeds, sugar, honeycomb. Maybe we do need a section for bees, because there's honeycombs and hives and stuff, which I kind of want to be proper. So I'm gonna have bees, but honey blocks are gonna go over by redstone, just because that's the only thing they're used for, and they're super helpful. So I will take bottles back, but you good at redstone? Pretty decent at redstone. I have tried to challenge myself. I've made like double extenders, and I made a cool useless machine by myself and stuff like that. I generally try and challenge myself. All the redstone that I do is never copied. All the farms that I make are of my own design, that sort of thing. I try and do stuff like that, so yeah, I guess I'm pretty decent at redstone. But practical redstone, not like building games and screens and redstone logic and stuff. That stuff I will never learn. Personally, I don't think it's worth me learning it. With other games do you play? I play Phantom Forces on Roblox. That is the only game that I play on Roblox, so I don't like to say, oh, I play Roblox, because it's only one game. I play Terraria a lot, and I also play Minecraft a lot. I have finished Jet Wash Simulator. I've played Getting Over It. I actually did a stream on that. That was like the worst stream I've ever done. It was horrible, but yeah. So a few different things, yeah. But not a lot. Yeah, Terraria. Yeah, a lot of people like that I play Terraria. I enjoy it a lot. I'm currently playing a journey mode world because I didn't do it for ages because I thought it was a bit rubbish. But now I've played it, I have enjoyed it. Now, lily pads need their own section, because I haven't got a section for them. Carrots. I've got an anvil. What am I going to do with an anvil? I guess it's a workstation, isn't it? It's not a villager-specific workstation, but it is a workstation. Squids. Squids need their own section. Apparently I filled out this passive mob one really badly. Squids. So then that can have ink and glow ink. I play Unity Blender. Minecraft. Yeah. Bro's on an absolute grind. Plays barely any games. Focuses on work so much. Glad. I should have done work today. I didn't. It was great. I was like, I've got assignments and deadlines coming up. Or I could stream and go shopping in the morning. Yeah, that's a much better thing. Oops. Yes, Fusi is a awesome mod. Yeah, he's my moderator, so he can do all the banning and stuff like that. because I can't keep an eye on chat always. Sometimes it will get a little bit busy for me to keep an eye on everyone, so I have Fusi and I also have Taki. My amazing mods, they do amazing work. Yeah. I have bamboo over here, don't I? You should give me that. I always say, if you genuinely want to be a moderator, you have to come to the streams a lot, try and enforce the rules, and if I see you, the mods can agree, and then we will make you a mod. That's just how it worked for Fusi. I modded Taki initially just because I don't know, I trusted her, and then Fusi was like, yeah, enforcing the rules, being really cool, coming to all the streams, and I was like, you need to be my mod, please. So yeah, that's how that worked. Got more of them ancient seeds, which are pretty cool. Eyes of Ender. I guess I'll put them with the Endermen, won't I? It's another thing to put in here. Shears. Tools. Am I done? Put these shulker boxes where I'm the highest paid mod over time. Pay. Come on, mate. Pay. No. I do not make money from streaming because I'm too small of a streamer. So if I could pay my mods, I would, but I can't. So yeah, I can't. But yes, this is everything for today's stream. People, if you enjoyed, make sure you give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, I just saw that message. Do you play Calamity? I do not. I have not played Terraria in enough depth to, yeah, get Toby to 1k subs and 4k hours so I can get paid. But yes, when I will stream again on Wednesday at 6 PM UTC. I don't like saying England time because it's stupid British summertime, but yes, 6 PM UTC. That is everything for today's stream. So yeah, that's everything. That's everything. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Cyber. Appreciate you. Fusi. Awesome. That is everything for today. So yeah, bye guys. Bye. Bye guys. Bye. Bye.